Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Welcome to this new, definitely needed update on Ethereum. We're going to do a full update here on the technicals. We'll talk about some fundamentals as well, because that is necessary, especially talking about the comparison of Ethereum and Bitcoin, which at this point of time it's not looking amazing. But yeah, I mean, the move we've had so far is a move into the 382 FIB for Ethereum. This was to be expected. I mean, the last time I covered Ethereum, I think on Saturday, what we already noticed is that we had dropped down below the 7-day rolling VWAP. The volume had started to decrease, right? So momentum is decreasing. And in general, we hit a significant resistance level at 2740, right? So we talked about the possibility of getting this move down. And I also said I think it's quite likely we're going to get that move down. But now we're there, all right? And now we have to see, all right, well, do we actually still have a balance, right? So is Ethereum still in balance here to the upside of a very bullish move, which, don't forget, we had a very bullish move, or is this the start of a downtrend? And both at this point of time are still possible. I would still lean, but that is very much based as well on what I expect from Bitcoin, but I would still lean that Ethereum is in balance. But that it's now deviating from the bottom of that balance, right? Because if you take a look at the volume profile, the main support level that we had was around 2450, and we've dropped down below that, right? And then at the same point of time, if you take a look at Bitcoin, it's pushing down lower, as expected, by the way. I just just made my Bitcoin video. There we also spoke about this, so this is not strange, right? It's just in general some normal price action, I'd say. But then if you take a look at ETH BTC, that also seems to have shifted downwards, right? And you could argue with this, that this is the start of a downtrend, right? So then, Bitcoin is pushing down. Ethereum is unlikely to be stronger than Bitcoin. And then we do have to say it at some point of time, this is the last level. Like, it has to bounce from here, otherwise it's over. And we've already dropped down below the balance, so that's already bearish. ETH BTC has already shown signs of a bearish reversal, which is also bearish. So it's not looking great. And yes, we are still holding the 382 FIB. And I think if you zoom out, like this level here at 2250 is also incredibly strong, right? So if we drop down into that level, I would still say that we have a chance. But for now, short term, I do think it's most likely that Ethereum is going to continue dropping down lower. All right, and then, the first level would be 2250, but then it's very realistic. We drop down into 2150 with the 618 FIB, the 30-day rolling VWAP, 200 EMA, and an imbalance as well, right? I mean, now we're just going to look for a support level that's going to be strong enough to hold the price of Ethereum. And short term, like I said, I still expect that we're going to drop down lower. So the first level would be 2250, and the main level, the main thing we're looking for at these levels is not only that we hold them, and that could be with a spike down below and a reclaim, could also just be that we hold them naturally. But then I want the price to consolidate on top of that, and I want to see a bullish breakout from there. All right, then I think we have found a bottom. Then we can consolidate, and then we can start talking about going higher again. But for now, we're on the hunt for a support level like that. All right, and for now, short term, I would still say we're going to drop down lower. I think 2250, we have a good chance to bounce. If we do not see something like this, all right, so if we drop down below that, or we do not see a bullish breakout from that level, but that is also still something I'll keep you updated on, of course, then we're most likely going to drop down into 2150, which is starting to look a bit like a spot buy area. But that is also something we'll talk about later, and if you're really interested in that, or at least in what I will do, consider joining the Signal group. But those are my thoughts. Have a great week. I'll keep you updated on this, like I said, but for now, take care, and have a great Monday. Bye.